Yo, what's going on, everybody? Los here, come back at you with another video. This time, this is on location video. So, went out to Keene, New Hampshire, to go digging for some comics. On the way, I did stop off at another place. I think Jaffrey, New Hampshire, which is probably about another half an hour before Keene, coming from my direction. So I went to go look for some books, and yeah, I mean, it was a good time. I had some fun. My brother was with me, and we went to go do some digging. So if you want to see what I got, you know what to do. Hop on that train, take a journey with me. Hey everybody, Los here, coming at you with another video. And we was on a road trip, and we came all the way out to New Hampshire. So right now, the first stop in the road trip, we at Escape Hatch Comics, and we're gonna go inside and take a look what we can find. All right, let's go. All right, we back. Second store. We're outside of Comic Boom. We're gonna go inside and see what we can find. All right, so we're back. Hopefully you enjoyed the video of the shops that I went to. I wasn't able to get video of the last place, Enterprise Comics. It just, the day was long, and I was just tired. And we didn't have a lot of time. They were closing up, not closing up, but it was getting a little late. And it's a long drive back to where I am. So we just wanted to, do a little bit of digging and then kind of get out of there. So I just didn't have a little time. I took a picture of the outside of the store. But all three of these shops, if you're ever in the areas, definitely go check them out. I'll try to leave the links to all the stores down below. So like I said, if you're in the area, so I believe the first store that we went to was Escape Hatch Books. That was in Jaffrey, New Hampshire. And then the other two shops, Comic Boom and Enterprise Comics, were both in Keene, New Hampshire. They're about half an hour away from each other. But coming from where I'm at, you got to go north, and the first one is Jaffrey, and then you kind of keep going up. So with that long intro, let's get into the books that I was able to pick up. So the first store we went to, like I said, was Escape Hatch Books in Jaffrey, and as you can see from the video, books everywhere, right? What they did is they have the newer books in the front of the store. You kind of go through, and then as you work your way around the corner there, in the back, they have all of what they say their back issues. And what they do with their back issues is they don't have like individual floppies. They do like small story arcs, right? So if they, an issue or a series had a nice story arc, they will put those 4 or 5 books together, 6 books together, and then you will buy it as a whole set. So that's what they did. It was kind of cool. I looked through, me and my brother looked through a bunch of them. I think he picked up a few sets. I didn't really see any sets that I was kind of looking for, so I just picked up two newer books. A few weeks old, but I missed out on them, and I was able to pick them up now. And the first one was this guy right here, Star Wars Hyper Stories number 10, and this is the first appearance of the Bad Batch, I believe. So pick that up. Nice getting that for cover price. And the next one was Ghost Rider number 17. This is the cover A, and this is the promotional teaser for Wolverine 36, which is the first Wolverine. I was looking for the cover B, which is just an awesome variant cover. Wasn't able to find that, but was able to scoop these two up. And like I said, it was a great store. Maybe one day I'll get a chance to go back there and kind of do some more digging, because like I said, they just had books everywhere, and we spoke to the owner, and he basically said that there's even more sets that are going to be coming later on. So maybe I'll take another trip out there when I have some time. So on to the next store, and the next store was Comic Boom. So we made it to Keene, and we went into the store. Another great store, books everywhere, as you can see. A lot of great back issues. They had some nice wall books there. Almost bought a couple of the bigger books, but didn't pull the trigger. Hopefully, maybe if I ever go back there and those books are still there, who knows? Maybe I'll pick them up, or maybe I'll just give them a call and be like, "Hey, can we make a deal, and can you just ship them to me so I don't have to drive over there?" But here are the books that I was able to pick up in the back issues and their current issues. So, like I had said before, if one is good, more is better, right? So here's another copy of Star Wars Hyperspace Stories number 10, first appearance of Bad Batch. The next one is Captain America number 7, and this is the first appearance of the Daughters of Liberty, I believe, or Liberty Daughters or something like that. I know there's a variant cover or second printing that they're actually on the cover, but they didn't have that. They had this one. Still first appearance, so you pick that up. Next, thought it was pretty cool. There's a couple little spine ticks, but other than that, it's actually a pretty clean copy. And that is Batman 429, and this is part of the Death in the Family run. And yeah, for $5 there on a newsstand copy, I was like, yeah, why not? I'll pick that up. Didn't have the whole run; they just had that one. But yeah, whatever. Um, um, Next, which was a pretty cool find. Nice little back issue digging, and you got Marvel Point One. This is the first appearance of Sam Alexander, right up there as Nova, and for $15, it was a nice, clean copy. Yeah, you pick these up. You never know when Nova is gonna show up, and if he does, who knows if it's gonna be Richard Rider or it's gonna be Sam Alexander, right? I'm maybe banking that it might be on the younger side, right? They might go with Sam Alexander because he's younger, so you get a younger actor. They could play him for a longer time, but who knows, right? But either way, still a cool character, and decent pickup for $15. Next, another pretty cool pickup in the back issue bin. Again, a couple little spine ticks on it, but nothing too crazy. And that is Batman 612. Right, there's the cool Hush series by Jim Lee, and it is a newsstand copy, which I thought was pretty cool. So for $12, I scooped this up real quick. And the last book that I got from there, again, one spine tick on it, but nothing too crazy. But it was a pretty cool indie series when it came out. The artwork on this was always pretty cool. This was a Michael Turner, baby before he passed, and that is Witchblade. And this is Witchblade number 185. This is the final issue of the series, but this is a variant cover of that. And for $10, I couldn't pass this up. So I thought that was a pretty cool find at the end there. So yeah, that was my pickups from Comic Boom, and then we're off to Enterprise Comics, which was literally like 5 minutes away. They're pretty close to each other. And again, it was at the end of the day. We're pretty tired. We're kind of like digging through some stuff. They have a nice setup as well. It's very clean, very organized. But a lot of their the way they have everything organized, their boxes are kind of like stacked on top of each other. So if you want to go through some of the bottom boxes, you have to pull out these long boxes, and it was just, I was too tired to be pulling out, doing some digging like this, and your fingers start cramping. So I just kind of went through the boxes that were on top and stuff like that. I kind of went through some of their other bigger books, and so again, I was able to find Star Wars number 10, or Hyperspace Stories number 10, First Appearance of Bad Batch. Found that again, so I picked it up. Why not, right? If you get them all for cover price, why not? And like I said, I went through a lot of their back issues. I tried to go digging as fast as I can. I found a couple of books that I potentially was thinking about, but I think the prices were a little too high on them, so I passed on them. But I did find two books that are, speculation books. Will this character be in the movies? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not one particularly to be upset about certain things like this. And it is Hercules, Twilight of a God, number 1, and this is the first appearance of, I forgot her name, but it's the character who is bestowed upon the characteristics of a Silver Surfer, and she gets transformed into a Silver Surfer like being, but she doesn't have the cosmic powers, right? And she's from an alternate universe or whatever, stuff like that. So it's not even the 616 or whatever you want to call it. And then I also found issue number 4, which is when she actually becomes, this Silver Surfer character. The first one was actually her first appearance, and then this is the one where she's actually on the cover, and you can actually see her as Silver Surfer. So for $6 a piece, why not, right? I'm always, buy low, sell high. So again, I don't really care too much about the character, but I thought it was a pretty decent find when you're going through some back issues. So those are books I picked up. Like I said, there was a few other bigger books from a few of the stores that I thought about picking up. I just didn't have the funds on me. And at Comics Enterprise, there was one really big book that it would have been nice. I believe it was the first appearance of Jane Foster, and I think it was a raw copy and had it for about $800. Didn't get a chance to really examine it. From what I was looking on the wall, it didn't look too bad, but I just didn't have the funds for that. But again, who knows? Maybe in the future, if it's still there, maybe I'll pick it up. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the books that I picked up. Let me know what was your favorite book, and comment down below. All right. Until next time. Talk to you guys later. Peace.